I can't believe it, guys. We waited the whole summer for a guy from Canada and Gendouzi, the Chan keeper. What the hell is this? This squad is stinking the gaff up. This is shocking. What are we doing, Petkovic? I backed your Uncle Vlad. You're serving me this. Where are the new players? A right back from Canada and that's it. This is shocking. And what's more shocking is the usual suspects that aren't here as well. If you don't know what's happened, Algeria have released, I think, a 26-man squad for the opening AFCON qualifiers against Liberia and Equatorial Guinea. And I've got to say, some of the choices that are in here and not here, just shocking, really. Shocking all round. Should we start off with the goalkeepers? I usually come on here and when I do my squad videos, I say, oh, the goalkeepers are the most boring part. There's nothing to really see. This is more interesting. You've got Mahrez, who's been the #1 goalkeeper for some time, played at the last AFCON. You've got Oukidja, who I made a video about retiring from international duty. He's come out of retirement. For some reason, he's come out of retirement once Metz have gone back to Ligue 2, which is the same league that Mahrez is in. But I think Oukidja is great. I think he was unlucky to be around the same time as Rice and Bulhi. Respectfully, you're not going to replace the legend Rice and Bulhi if he's available for selection. And you've got Gendouzi, who of course played in the Chan under Bugera. He's called up for the first time. Bit weird that when he was playing in Algeria, he was never called up. As soon as he went to Iran, he's gone to, I think, Persepolis, yeah, in Iran, he gets called up. Seemingly that the Iranian league is above the Algerian league, according to Petkovic. That's interesting. So that goalkeeping section, to be honest, let's be fair, guys, it looks more solid. You've got Mahrez, Oukidja and Gendouzi. Got to say, I'd rather have that than the likes of Zugba and Ben Bort, respectfully. So be interesting to get a quick word in the comments about those three goalkeepers and who is the #1 there. Is Oukidja going to be the #1? Would be 37, 38 going into the next AFCON tournament. So that's an interesting one to keep an eye on. And then the defence, I'll say there's no Larouci. I'm surprised about Larouci. I thought he was a bit hard done by there. But let's look at who is here. We've got Ben Sebaini back, which is absolutely massive for Algeria. The injury he had, he actually picked up while playing for Algeria. Got an assist last week with Dortmund off the bench. So it's great that Ben Sebaini's back. Of course, you've got Ait-Nouri, Hadjem, who's qualified for the Champions League group stage with Young Boys Bern. That's good. You've got Moderni, who's moved to JSK in Algeria from Constantine. Definitely playing for the national team. Got him a better club. So Moderni stays. You've got Tougai, of course. I still haven't forgiven him for the assist against Mauritania. You've got Belid, who has moved to Belgium. Let's see if hopefully he gets game time. You've got Mandy, who's gone to Lille. The right back space is poor. Yusuf Attal, we know what he's about, but he hasn't got a club. He hasn't played football all season. It's almost like a cereal box charity pick. Oh, here you go, Yusuf Attal, you've won your place in the squad. Not sure how I feel about that. And you've got Mohamed Farsi, Mo Farsi, from Columbus Crew. Look, he might be good, we don't know. The other lad from the MLS, the striker from New York, Monsef Aklar, he's not in this squad. So now you've got Farsi in. I think Attal is solid for right back, but you've got to give respect to Farsi because he could have played for Canada, who of course are hosting the next World Cup and guaranteed to qualify, opted to play for Algeria. I'd rather play with Ait-Nouri than Alphonso Davies. And then you've got Kassef from CRB. I don't know why. A bit pointless. Should be taking Larouci in that situation. So all in all, I think Larouci's hard done by. No new defenders for Algeria. It should be more than good enough, and he looks stronger with the return of Ben Sebaini. Right, I had to get my glasses on because I could only see 4 midfielders in the midfield section. Ismail Benassa, who is currently at AC Milan, hopefully staying there. That's great that he's fit. Zerouki at Feyenoord, again, can't complain. Boudaoui at Nice, he started off League Up very well, again, can't really complain. Zorgan is back. I thought it was Zorgan, for God's sake. Why is Adam Zorgan here? I don't understand. Where's the Kadris? Where's the Abdelis? Where's the Maxime Lopez's? Even the Yassin Adlis, the Al-Shiches, where are these guys? Back to Zorgan, for God's sake, man. I don't believe it, man. Why? Oh. I get it, Awar is in the forward section, which is a bit weird. And you've got Sayoud as well. Sayoud I like. I back Sayoud massively. I know he's playing in Saudi and not one of the big clubs. But Sayoud was brilliant in the Arab Cup. Faraz Shaibi. Second squad in a row. So it's not a coincidence. It's not an admin error. Petkovic doesn't think Shaibi is as good as Sayoud or Haj Moussa. What is Faraz Shaibi got to do? That is crazy. That's one of Algeria's big top talents. He worked so hard to get under the likes of Belmadi. Where is he? How is Shaibi not in Algeria's top 26 players? That's bonkers. I'm sorry, Petkovic. You're going to give yourself problems if there's Shaibi beef. Now, one beef that was squashed was the one with Riyad Mahrez. He's back. Remains to be seen if Mahrez will be the captain. The right wing did look very poor. We were forcing Benzia there, Benrahma there. Haj Morsa was going out there. It looked weak. It looked like Mahrez had to come back. But I think no, Boitnani is very harsh. I'd like to have seen Boitnani in here. Obviously, Adam Munas needs to sort out his club future. Amora's in the squad despite having one leg. I love Amora, one of my favourite players, Mia Amora, but he's got one leg. He's injured. He's not kicked a ball for Wolfsburg. He's injured, man. You're calling up injured strikers over Shaibi. What are you doing? Unbelievable. So Amora, I love you in. Benrahma's in there, of course, at Lyon. Found a bit of form at Lyon as well. No Belali. Haj Morsa shouldn't be in over Boitnani. I don't rate Haj Morsa. No end product. It will take you to the byline, and then it's khalased out there. Benzia's in with Karabag. He's got a couple of goals in the Champions League qualifiers already this season. Guiri and Bunjah complete the lineup. Guiri's been good. Guiri has been good. Few goals already this season, and Bunjah at his new club Shamal already scored against Al Sadd a couple of times. Ironically, he had to be there really, considering the options. So you've got Gendouzi's in there. You've got Farsi, and you've got Artalov out of club. You've got the injured Amora. There's not really any faces to shout about, is there? You've got Benzia keeping his place, but no Bakray. You've got Yassine Brahimi gone. You've got Shaibi gone. You've got Boitnani gone. You've got Belumi. I think Belumi is a lot of people want him in. I'd certainly be having him over Haj Morsa. He's not in. Obviously, Belali and Slimani not in. It's always a bit weird when they're not around, but it doesn't excite me. It's a squad that is there to get a job done. Because Equatorial Guinea is not easy. Even in Oran, it's not easy. And Liberia away is not going to be easy. There aren't two walks in the park. We're not playing that low opposition. We're going to have to get some points going into the two games against Togo later on, because I think here you bring in Mahrez back, you probably put Guiri up there with him. It's probably going to be Benrahma on the left, considering Shaibi's not here, and Benrahma did do well in the World Cup qualifiers. Amora is fit, but I'd be shocked if he can play on that left as well. Certainly is going to be Benassa Zarouki and maybe Awar in front of them. And then you've got your Ait-Nouris, your Ben Sebaini, your Mandis, Yusuf Artal Farsi if he wants to give him a go, and probably Oukidja in goal. I think Oukidja is the play. So, interesting squad, but are we going to be losing out on Farouz Shaibi? I know people wanted to see the new names we talked about before. Apparently Faf were talking to them. We've got Farsi in there. We're not seeing the likes of Shiaka or Ashish or Shirky or Akliush in here yet. They're competitive AFCON games. Serious business, guys. We don't win these, we're not going to the AFCON. If you thought going out the group stage was bad, how about not even bloody be in there? We've got to get to Morocco. Even if they don't want to let us in at some point, we've got to try and qualify officially. So let's see if we can do it. Mahrez is back. Shaibi is not. What are the big stories for you? Let me know in the comments below. But I don't know. Did we need to take Kasef and Madani and Balid and two guy? I wanted to see your Laroussis and a couple of more players that haven't been in before. Maybe a Redouani. Abdelli is in League now. Kadri. Good players, man, that need opportunities. It's just, I don't understand. We know Boudaoui and Zorgan are not great with the national team. They might do well because the manager's new. But there's no guarantee. It's a risk. We're playing no mugs. We're playing a team that battered Cote d'Ivoire 4-0. They beat the champions of Africa 4-0. They come into Wahran. We need to win in Wahran. So we need to get the job done. But this squad, I don't know how I feel about it. It's still Mahrez and Bunjah and Zarouki and Benassa. I'm getting flashbacks to going out in the group stage. Guys, help me out. See you later.